Alright guys, welcome to QuaranTRAIN session Agility 1. We start with a 5-10-5, 3 cones in a line 5 yards apart. Obviously if your space does not permit, you can adjust the distances to what you have available. So very simple activity. You start by accelerating 5 yards forward, then backwards 10 yards, and then 5 yards forward again. So this is 3 times each, face forward with no ball. So this is all about acceleration, deceleration, being able to control your body. Notice I don't have heavy feet, I don't stomp. All right, I have good arm movement that matches my leg movement. And then the next 3 times is turning. So now we run forward, we turn 180, we accelerate 10 yards, turn 180, 5 yards. All right, so this should all be done as quickly as possible, 3 times each. Now we add a ball next. So 5-10-5, and there are many variations I'm going to show you here. You can do toe taps, 5-10-5. And again, everything starts with facing forward. All right. You can do side taps, 5 yards forward, facing forward, going backwards with your touches. Notice I'm pushing myself, even if I make a little mistake, to keep going as fast as I can while I work. Take appropriate breaks. Here's another look at it. Light on my feet, my heels barely touch the ground. Lots of touches in a small amount of space. When I'm with the ball, it's not about how fast I go over distance, it's about how fast I go with my foot speed. So I'll really focus on that. You can do inside outsides, you can do drag backs. This 5-10-5 with the ball is all just about variety and touches. Another view from the ground. All right. And one more example, 5-10-5 with the ball. Go forward with quick touches, drag back, switch, drag back again, and then a quick acceleration forward. With the ball, 5-10-5, now turning. So a couple touches forward. Alright, now 5-10-5 with the ball, integrating your turns. So you go forward, turn 180, accelerate, turn 180 again, accelerate again. Right, everything is done with small, close, controlled touches. The ball never runs away from me. I don't have to reach to turn. And notice, as soon as I turn, I try to accelerate right away rather than slow down. Few touches, turn, accelerate, stop. You can use both inside and outside, small touches, accelerate, turn, and stop. 5 forward, turn, 10 all the way to the end, turn 5 yards again. Everything done at full speed, fast as you can. Take appropriate breaks so then you can go full speed again. You can go inside outside, right foot only, left foot only. You can combine feet, so you have freedom here now with the ball, but integrating your turns. One last look from ground level. Alright, next activity is the T drill. You need 4 cones or 4 items to place in the shape of a T. Here you'll see as I run the path, for me it was about 7 yards and then 3 yards to each side. I wanted to show it in a confined space. So notice when I start on the right side of the starting cone, I go around each cone to make the T shape, and then I finish on the left side of the starting cone. So watch it a few times if you need to, but the pattern is very important. You always go around the outside of the cone. So I go around the cone, to the far point of the T, around, back to the middle, and I finish on the opposite side of where I started. Alright, so you do this 3 times where you start on the right, full speed, 3 times where you start on the left, full speed, without the ball, just so you get the pattern. Alright, so now I'll show you going a little bit more rapid. So accelerate, gear down, turn, all the way across, turn to the far side of the cone, and I end up on the other side. Notice I don't stomp, I don't have heavy feet, I don't have sloppy arm movement. Alright, everything in small spaces, everything with quick, rapid acceleration. Last one. Alright, now the T drill with the ball. So the same pattern, and again, this is using whatever surface of your feet. So you go forward around the outside of the furthest cone, loop around the one side, all the way to the other side, loop around, turn around the center cone again, and back to where you started. So you notice here, when you start on one side, you do 3 starting on the right, you do 3 starting on the left. Again, inside of the foot, outside of the foot, pinky touches, pinky toe touches. All of this is just about moving the ball, maneuvering the ball in small spaces. You can do side taps, you can do rolls, you can do toe taps, you can even throw in Cruyffs and scissors if space permits. Again, I tried to do this in limited space just so I could show you guys what it would look like. You make a mistake, no problem, keep going, reset, it's going to happen. All right, especially if you're trying to go full speed, you will make mistakes. No problem, grab the ball and go again. All right, a couple more times to see it from ground. Go forward, around, get to the cone you haven't been to, back to the middle, and accelerate home, being able to stop the ball under control each time. Alright, next up is your star drill, 5 cones in a pentagon, 3 to 5 yards apart. Of course, if you have more space, that would be fine as well. So pick your starting cone, and you're going to run between the 2 cones to the furthest cone from you. Once you get there, turn, go a few times on the jog just to set your path right, and you'll notice as you get the hang of it, it's very simple. You're just making a 5-pointed star like you would draw with a pen on a paper. Alright, the focus here is all about changing direction at about 60 degrees. As you accelerate out of one cone, prepare to gear down and slow down, lowering your center of gravity, bending your knees, having rapid arm movement and rapid foot movement. All right, you see here I'm going in the video at a pace so you can follow the path, but once you get into it, 5 times, no ball, as fast as you can, and pick an alternating cone to start so you have different directions that you're starting off running. Now grab your soccer ball 5 times with your soccer ball, same path that you're doing, and you're going to the outside of the cone each time. You're not going to the cone, you're going around the cone. So if you're indoors, you might need to set a little bit smaller star just so you can get around the cone. And as you get up to speed, you can use any surface of your foot you want, you can use any turn you want, but you're always going into a cone, turning, going out of a cone, and identifying which cone you're going to next. And again, as you go through, make little mistakes, little mistouches, no problem. Just it's all about getting repetitions here, 5 times with the ball, fast as you can, rapid touches, fast footwork. All right, don't worry about the speed that you make the star, worry about your foot speed and your ball speed of your touches and having control. A look from ground view. All right, once you get the path and the shape of the star in your mind, you can increase your speed a little bit more, further and further each time. Different starting direction allows me to turn to my left now instead of my prior starting direction where I was always turning to my right. Very important adjustment to make, so alternate your starting direction each time. Alright, good stuff, hope you enjoy, and as always, I'll leave you with a quote. Diego Maradona was regarded as one of the most talented player ever, and even though he has controversial parts of his life and his career, he said this: when people succeed, it is because of hard work. Luck has nothing to do with success. So embrace your workouts, guys, keep on it every day, because the result of your hard work will be success. All right, enjoy.